What's up, y'all? Back again with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Ghostek Covert 2 for the Pixel 3. I've had my Pixel 3 for about a year and a half now, maybe just a little more. I'm probably going to be due for a new phone come the end of the year, but in the meantime I wanted to see if I could spice it up. I've been using the same leather case for most of the life of the phone. It's just a nice balance. It's not perfect, but I like it. Maybe I'll make another video on that one. But so I've been shopping around for some new cases to just try something different, try spicing it up, you know, for like the last 6 months or so. Of course, depending on how this whole pandemic pans out, I might end up keeping it longer than 6 months, but I wanted to shop around and try out some new phone cases and stuff and see if I could find something else I like just to spice it up. I'll go ahead and stop here for a second if you want to pause it and read the front of the case. There's the back of the case, and there's the inside of the case. So if you want to stop and read any of that, you're welcome to. I'm not going to bore you with going through every single detail of it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox it, get it on the phone, and see what we think of it. Alrighty. Go ahead and pull a little plastic thing out there. Alrighty, and nothing else in the box there. So here's the case. Comes with a little card, read before discarding, thank you for your purchase, bunch of links to their social, and I guess that's probably some kind of instructions or YouTube video that I guess it takes you to. Okay, so here's the case. Alrighty, so I'll go ahead and pop off my Belkin leather case. Wipe the phone down real quick just to get any extra debris or anything off of it. Alrighty, go ahead and pop it in. I like to pop it in the button side first just so you're not putting any added pressure on those buttons. There's what it looks like. The all white with the little Ghostek logo right there. I don't know, it looks pretty good. I had considered picking up a D-brand skin to put on the back. They make ones that come all the way around the side, or they make ones that just cover the back. My daughter has a Ghostek case with like a red perimeter bumper around it, and I wrapped the back of her phone like a neon green carbon fiber skin from D-brand, and it looked really good. So I considered doing something like that for my phone, but I didn't want to purchase the skin until I knew for a fact whether or not I was actually going to enjoy the case. Initial impressions, I actually like it more than I thought I would right off the bat. It doesn't feel as thick around the, like the corners are thick, but the actual, like the top and the sides don't feel nearly as thick as I expected. So, for reference, I have this UAG Pilo case here that I had bought like a week or two ago. And this feels more like what I was expecting this to feel like. This is actually way thicker than I was expecting, and the buttons were a little hard to press. My biggest complaint with this one, though, was that the edges come way too far over the screen, because I use the gesture navigation on my Pixel 3 a lot. And I find the problem is most of these cases were designed and developed for the Pixel 3 when it first launched, and this phone didn't have gesture navigation as an option until a year later when Android 10 came out. So some of the cases like this one kind of interfere with that swipe from the side back gesture. Ironically, the Belkin or the Bellroy case does not, because it's kind of got like a beveled lip on the edge, and it doesn't like wrap super far around the front of the phone. So it provides good protection, but it doesn't interfere with the back gesture. So I guess we'll spend a minute getting into it, playing with it and see if this interferes with that too much. That's my biggest concern, is it gonna interfere with the back gesture a lot? So, because I actually do like the way it feels so far, like in the hand. It's got like a textured finish on the side. It's got like, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got like a kind of a knurled plastic right where your hand would sit on both sides, like right here. And it does sit in the hand pretty nice, and those kind of thick raised corners, besides giving extra protection, they kind of help it nestle down in the palm of your hand when you're holding it. Alrighty, so I've been using this thing for solid 20 or 30 minutes now, just playing with it, using it, you know, getting the feel for it, and my thoughts. I like it way better than the UAG Pilo case that I had bought. The sides feel thinner, it fits the phone a little bit better. Now, it's still a ton of protection, like, unless you drop this thing flat on the screen on a rock or something like that, there's a pretty safe chance your phone's coming out of this. You know, but for most normal everyday drops, this thing is going to protect your phone. But it fits the phone a little better, it's a little more form-fitting. The buttons are way, way nicer. This might be one of the nicest button feels on a case that I've had. The only other case that I have had that I really enjoyed the way the buttons felt was the official Pixel 3 fabric case. The buttons felt great on that one, but that one had other issues that I wasn't so crazy about, mostly the feel of the fabric. But I didn't have real high expectations of this. One of the biggest reasons I got it was because I had never really tried a clear case, and I was pretty happy with the Ghostek case that my daughter had on her LG V30. So I figured I'd give it a shot, and I figured if I really like it, I could do the D-brand skin. The other major reason I got it was because it was heavily discounted from the original price. I think normally this is like a $30 or a $35 case, and I'm pretty sure I got it for like 20 bucks or something like that. So I got a pretty decent chunk of change off of the original price. If it had been the original 30 bucks, I'm not 100% sure I would have taken the gamble and tried it, but I got a gift card for my birthday for Amazon. They had it marked down to like 20 bucks or 15 bucks or something like that. So I figured, why not? I'm pretty happy I went with it. Like I said, I've overall been pretty impressed with it. The back gesture isn't too terrible. It's not quite as gesture navigation friendly as the Bellroy case, but the Bellroy case has some other trade-offs. And I think after spending a day or two with this, I could get pretty used to it. But it's not terrible. I've been using it for 20 minutes or so, and I can't say that I've missed the back gesture more than a couple times. So I think it's a pretty nice case, and I think I'm actually going to try rocking this one for at least a few days and see how I feel about it, which is more than I thought I was going to give it. And if I really like it, I'm going to consider picking up a D-brand skin for the back of it, which is a whole nother challenge. But if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. Stuck inside with the quarantine, so I might be doing more videos. I don't know. But otherwise, have a nice day, and I'll see you all in the next one.